Hello, everyone. Playing some more Fortnite. Not really much of interest to kind of start this out with. Uh, got to level 103 in the Battle Pass, which means I've completed quite a bit. But, yeah, gonna be playing some zero build squad fill. Play till I get knocked out of a match. And yeah, not much of interest has really happened today, except went to Hollywood Studios and it started downpouring. Of course, I walked through the rain because, I mean, for me, it's just water. It's not super offensive to get wet. It's like, if I could take a shower, I can walk through the rain. It's not a big deal. But, clothes got completely soaked through. Like, not completely, just the front. But, yeah, it's certainly not most pleasant of things to be standing in line for runaway railway and the front of your clothes are soaked. But that is life, and there's no point complaining about it. So, it looks like one of my teammates has marked out battle. No, marked out a different location. So, oh, Mystery Monday. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, gonna be dropping at that location with my team if they all want to go there. It is pretty weird how I'm good at Fortnite, like on computer, because I'm actually better at Fortnite on computer than I am on console, because I had started out playing on console back during like Season 7 when the Ice King was first introduced to the game. Which it took me a long while. It was like maybe chapter 1 when I had got my first Victory Royale. And yeah, if I started playing on computer earlier, I probably would have gotten better at the game, but I like the first ever personal computers I'd ever used were like laptops, like a maybe a Dell laptop that could barely run Team Fortress 2. But yeah, of course I've had like the same gaming computer for like ages now. And the only reason it still runs is because oh, hold on. I'll continue that train of thought once I yeah. So the gaming computer I've had for like maybe 3 or 4 years at this point, and the only reason it keeps running is because I keep up with the graphics drivers and just all that stuff. Plus, it helps not having a bunch of dust in my room, so. Yeah, that's a good bit of advice. If you don't already, check your laptop or computer for dust, because that can really clog up the cooling fans, which, yeah, you don't want your computer just completely dying while you're using it. I've never had it really happen to me. Closest I've gotten is like a blue screen, but yeah, that's really about it. I mean, still, blue screens can be pretty scary if you don't know how to deal with them, but yeah, as long as you have access to the internet by like a phone or another computer, you should be fine figuring out how to fix your devices. Because if you work on devices enough, you'll kind of figure out how to do things on your own without needing to troubleshoot it via the internet. Ooh, got a challenge. Damage opponents. I could do that. Ah, okay. I'll wait and see if my teammates can bring me back, but if not, I'll just quit out and... Oh. Where's my mouse? Okay. Hopefully I talked over the audio, because I do not want my video to get copyright striked. Yeah, YouTube is real iffy about that sort of thing. It's like, hey, you had like a few seconds of audio in this video, and suddenly it's the end of the world for your video, even though I don't, like, I'm not even at the first stage of monetization, so no one's paying me to do this. And for YouTube to be like, hey, you know what? Suddenly you don't deserve to have anyone actually viewing your content. That would suck. But I try my best with what I got, so just gotta keep making videos and playing games. Which I've heard that some of the people that view my content actually enjoy the Fortnite gameplay, so that's pretty nice to hear. But yeah, if any of y'all play Fortnite but aren't really that good at it, just keep practicing. I mean, like, that's... like, for me, that's basically how I got to this point anyways. It's like, I just play the game in my free time. I don't worry about whether I'm good or bad at it, and if I end up doing good, then that's great. If I don't, then it's like, I can just join a new match. It's not the end of... not the end of the world for me. Plus, like, a major amount of the time I've spent playing Fortnite was just from me playing solo. Sometimes I sprinkle in a bit of, you know, a little bit of comp, a little bit of squads or duos, but other than that, I just play the game. I do remember during the earlier seasons of Fortnite, there was, and I don't know why they stopped doing this, but they had secret outfits that you can actually get during each battle pass, like each season in the past. And you had to do very specific challenges to actually get the skin. Like, some of the loading screens that you'd get would actually hide things. And the game would be like, hey, you know this one innocuous loading screen you got? Well, guess what? There's something hiding in there that you have to actually go to that location shown in the loading screen, and you have to find this item. And it will actually... I think it would sometimes give you another item that would lead you to, like, the next clue, but I could be completely inaccurate with that. It's been years since Epic Games has actually done something like that, but I am rambling again. I guess if you want to know what I mean, just like search up a video on what they did in the past for the game. Actually, yeah, I'm trying to remember some of the things they did in the past for the game. Because I remember they had a outfit from, like, Season 1. That season I had never actually played, but I had seen some videos about it. There was a unofficial, like, John Wick skin, I think, but I don't remember what the outfit's name was called. It wasn't John Wick, because they weren't working with them just yet to put the outfit in the game. Which they're actually currently doing a reboot, or OG Season 9 thing for the game, where you can go back to the Season 9 map of what Fortnite looked like when there was still Dusty Divot, there was still Neo Tilted, a whole lot of stuff, and the game looked a lot more crusty than it does now, which when I first played, like went back to the season 9 map, it was weird because it was like, this is what the map looked like? Because I never remembered it looking so just spacious and weird. Like, current version of the map, there's always something going on. There's either a bridge, there's an ice cream truck with some scenery, trees, a crane, the 0 point. But back during season 9, it was just very sparse. There was barely anything going on. Like, there would be, you'd go from a location and you just start going towards the next location. And it would just be like very rarely would there be another tree or a building. I think that's why combat felt so weird in the game. Ah, yep, I go down again. Yeah, I think with this, if they aren't able to reboot me, then I'll probably just ah, yeah, I'll play one more quick match. I'll do solo and then call it because I've been meaning to upload a video, but of course I haven't. Mainly because I just forget, and also sometimes I just feel lazy and don't want to do anything, so. But yeah, season 9, I think it was either season 8 or season 9 that they first introduced the reboot van, which drastically looked different. Which, when I had first seen the reboot van, it was like, okay, this is actually really good. Like a way to bring your teammates back, even if they're downed, because if y'all know what the earlier version of Fortnite was like, if you got knocked out of a match and you were in a squad, you were permanently out. Like, there was no coming back. So, for them to add reboot vans and reboot cards, it was nice. Still is. Oh, there's someone over here. Also, this is the joy of playing solo, is that everyone's fighting everyone. Like, there's not a moment of peace at the start. Okay. Uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it because, yeah, I made it pretty far in squads, but with solo, it's always iffy, and you don't want to land in a location everyone else is going, but, yeah, that's it for tonight. Bye-bye.